So I think it's a phase of life. After a few years down the line, when they will realize that it has actually spoiled their body internally, it's going to be too late. Brands are also adapting to this concept कि हमें followers नहीं चाहिए. We would actually want to categorize you on your own self-worth.
Yes.
Which I feel is very important.
Yes.
You're gonna see the face, you're gonna see the body, you're gonna see how the person's walking, but you'll not be able to connect unless there's a conversation. So I feel that plays a major role. मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जब आप किसी से रिस्पेक्ट एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हो ना, तो सबसे पहले आपको देनी भी पड़ेगी, और जब आप दोगे ना विदाउट एनी ABCXYZ रीजंस, तो वो इन रिटर्न आपके पास अबंडेंस में ही आएगी. बिकॉज ब्रांड आपको स्क्रिप्ट दे सकता है, बट आपको उसको कैसे बोलना है, कैसे कनेक्ट करना है, ऑल्सो उसको थोड़ा बहुत कैसे एड ऑन करना है, दैट इज योर इंडिविजुअल पर्सनैलिटी. बिकॉज आई फील दैट इवन इफ यू आर द बेस्ट ऑफ बेस्ट, अगर आप अपना बेस्टेस्ट वर्जन भी हो ना, देन टू यू गोना फाइंड पीपल इन द market who will try to bring you down.
Hi, this is Amanpreet Wahi and I welcome you to yet another exciting episode of our podcast on Edge Talks. And today we have another special guest and her name is Neet Kohli. She's a lifestyle influencer by profession and she has quite a presence on our social media nowadays, and she's also been into PR. But Neet, without further ado, we would like you to tell our viewers what you actually do and what inspired your journey.
Hi guys, my name is Neet Kohli. I'm a fashion and lifestyle influencer, and as Aman mentioned, that yes, I'm a PR strategist as well. And to be honest, I absolutely love what I do, because I think a person needs to enjoy what he or she is doing. So I am basically a person, I cannot do a 9-to-5 job. I tried, but then this is something which doesn't really pushes me every single day, because every moment is yet another a new experience, comes along with a lot of learning. And thank you, Aman, for having me on the show.
Of course, it's a pleasure. So what really inspired your journey? How did you think of, I want to be a content creator?
To be honest, I have always been into fashion. As girls.
I can see, I love what you're wearing.
Thank you so much. I love what you're wearing as well.
Thank you. It's my uniform.
So yeah, I was very prone about fashion right from the beginning. And I was really looking for a proper platform. And of late, if we consider this community now, it has become very competitive.
Yes.
I'm sure you would agree with me.
Of course.
And
because everyone's a content creator, everyone's an influencer, and everyone's a model.
Yeah, man. Like, there are its own sets of challenges, but
Yes.
I think anything you do wholeheartedly, there's nothing like it.
So how do you connect with your audience? Like, through what content? Like, what role do they play in your content creation? Like, you think this is what my audience is and this is what they require?
I think over the years, what I have figured out, it's always good to be interactive with your, audience. When you can talk to them, they can probably relate to what basically you're trying to portray to them. So voiceovers and real interaction in today's world is very necessary, I feel. Initially, पहले क्या होता था कि all these models and all, it was only like a audio and a video thing. वो connectivity मुझे लगता था वो missing है, because अगर आप कोई model भी देखो ramp पे, you're gonna see the face, you're gonna see the body, you're gonna see how the person's walking, but you'll not be able to connect unless there's a conversation.
Yeah.
So I feel that plays a major role.
So what are some of the biggest challenges you faced as a content creator initially or till now?
It is challenging. Absolutely. I feel every profession is. Initially, people were not really very comfortable with this community. It could be my individual opinion.
Yeah.
I felt it, throughout my journey in the beginning. But I think of late, you get to meet new people. And 5 out of 10 people I meet every day in my life.
They're not all negative. It's a very enriching experience.
Yes. You're going to find, every set of person. Some people still don't consider content creation to be
a work or a career.
Absolutely, yeah. Because they feel that it's nothing, it's valueless.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, what are you doing? You're just like velle okay and all that.
True.
But then they really don't understand the hard work which we go through.
Which is involved in it.
They only
Yes.
see what's been on
social
camera,
media,
but then the life which is behind the scenes, nobody really cares
Yeah.
to actually get into it.
So what sparked your passion for fashion and lifestyle?
So this actually came at a very unexpected time in my life. I was, freelancing with brands. I did a few shoots in the beginning, and I was very reluctant to post it on my social media because I was more or less not very prepared to completely give a diversion to my profession. Also, I would like to tell my audience, before coming into content creation, I was handling PR side by side. That's still like a side hustle to me. But before that, I was working with American Express.
Okay.
So that was entirely
like a corporate job, completely different two worlds altogether.
Yeah, man. So that was like a typical 9 to 5 job. And now when I look back, I can't imagine myself now
doing that,
getting up at 8 in the morning, rushing to work, coming back at 6, and then 9 baje so jao.
Yeah.
मतलब मुझे लगता है
because you have to again do that the next morning. It's like
yeah. So initially, all these brand offers, when they were approaching me, I was a little hesitant about it. But there's always a push which you require in your life, and that can only come from within. Yeah. No matter आपकी family, आपके friends, your well-wishers, your acquaintances, no matter how much they appreciate you or how much they push you, it can only come from within.
Yeah.
So there has to be a mental approach to actually adapt to something. So it just clicked, and I would say that when I was mentally prepared for it, since that day, there's no turning back for me.
Neet, from corporate life to being a fashion and lifestyle influencer, how has your personal style statement changed?
I would say it wouldn't have actually made a drastic change, because since a person who was always envy about fashion, the only change which I feel that I've started practicing more in my personal life. There were certain things which I was reluctant to do or wear, like let's say about makeup. I was never really a makeup junkie. But associating myself with so many brands of late, कभी-कभार हमें कुछ ऐसा मेकअप भी कराना पड़ता है जो personally हमें नहीं अच्छा लगता. But since it's the brand requirement, so
Tell me, I've been a model all my life, and my God, sometimes they made me look like a little bhalu as well. Trust me.
So at the end of the day, in those situations, you feel like कि ठीक है यार, काम है. So you have to cope up with it.
It is definitely. So Neet, where does Neet find her inspiration for her fashion and lifestyle content?
I would rather say that I don't like to compete myself with anyone. So the best answer to this question would be I would always strive, and I do that. I practice that in my real life. I just want to become a better version of me with each passing day. And that is my only goal. And that is, I've started to practice now, off late, I would rather say, because there were certain things which I never wanted to practice on me. And since I started doing it, has created a lot of motivation within me to do it even further. And वो होता है ना, एक मन में आपके एक डर रहता है किसी चीज को लेकर. आप बहुत हेजिस्टेंट हो सकते हो, रिलक्टेंट हो सकते हो, बट वंस एंड फॉर ऑल जब आप वो चीज रियलिटी में प्रैक्टिस कर लेते हो, उसके बाद आपको लगता है नहीं, ये इतना बुरा भी नहीं था. So I think that's the turning point.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Great. So how do you balance current fashion trends with timeless styles in your content?
I have a very little role to play in it, because we as content creators and fashion influencers, we really need to cope up with the brand expectations.
Absolutely.
At the end of the day, my job will only be fulfilled when I am actually, getting to understand कि brand को मुझसे क्या चाहिए. कभी-कभार ऐसा भी होता है कि बहुत challenges आते हैं. कुछ चीज़ मुझे पसंद आ रही है और हो सकता है वो ब्रांड अप्रूव ना करे. कुछ पर्टिकुलर आउटफिट है, कुछ स्टाइलिंग है, तो उसमें आपको थोड़ा सा कॉम्प्रोमाइज करना पड़ता है. बट आई हैव रियलाइज्ड कि वो भी आपके बेटर के लिए ही होता है. You get to understand yourself better. Or at the end of the day, if I am not coping up with the brand, so my work responsibility fails there. So whether I like it or I don't like it, I try to adapt it in a positive way, and I do that. And most of the time, it turns out to be a fun experience.
So when you're promoting these brands and products, how do you maintain your authenticity?
I think personally speaking, if you just talk about myself, I maintain my authenticity, how I can portray it to my audience. And that totally depends on how I connect with my audience, and that is only on the basis of talking, because brand आपको स्क्रिप्ट दे सकता है, बट आपको उसको कैसे बोलना है, कैसे कनेक्ट करना है, also उसको थोड़ा बहुत कैसे ऐड ऑन करना है, that is your individual personality. And it varies from person to person. So
correct.
Yeah.
So how do you manage the pressures of social media, especially how you balance your personal life with your social media life and it becomes quite difficult to, it's like a jigsaw puzzle.
I don't think so. This has ever been a challenge for me because I enjoy every bit of my work, whether it's shooting, whether I'm hosting any events, or I'm out with my friends. So मुझे ऐसे लगता ही नहीं है मैं काम पर हूँ. I feel that there's no inner pressure. Of course, when I'm working, I will be working. I might just be giving less time to my friends and to be honest, touch wood, I'm blessed with such friends जो ये चीज समझते हैं क्योंकि ऐसा नहीं होता कि कभी कभार वो मुझसे मिलने आ रहे हैं and let's say I'm not able to give them time, they never complain. So that is something which I like about people and इससे लोगों की reality भी पता चलती है क्योंकि कुछ लोग होते हैं selfish जो सिर्फ अपने कुछ भी reasons की वजह से आ रहे हैं. But then see, there is the difference. I get to meet 100 people in my life every day, daily basis. But वो सारे 100 के 100 मेरे friend नहीं हो सकते.
बिल्कुल.
We all need to
There's
normalize.
so many acquaintances also, and so many people are just there with you. Oh, she's famous. Let's have a picture with her.
Off late, I've realized this thing because I feel कि अगर आप 100 लोगों को जानते हो या 100 लोग आपको जानते हैं या आप 50 लोगों से मिल रहे हो दिन में, तो it's very normal to categorize them. They can be your acquaintance, they can be your work colleague, they can be your well-wisher also at times. But not necessarily कि वो 50 के 50 आपके friends ही हों. That you realize in the long run when you connect with all the newcomers of late. So मुझे कभी ऐसा challenge लगा ही नहीं. I enjoy every bit of my profession. Whether, like I said, whether I'm shooting also, we try to create such a fun atmosphere and a fun environment. And मैंने 12 बजे तक भी ऐसे कुछ brand campaigns करे हैं जिसका 3 घंटे का एक टाइम स्लॉट होता है एंड मुझे कभी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुई बिकॉज इट्स लाइक अ टीम एफर्ट. So I think when people cooperate with you, you feel like cooperating with them double.
Absolutely.
That's how I am.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
So how do you approach your collaborations? Like, what do you look for in a partnership, or is it all about money?
I feel that money is not necessarily my first priority.
But definitely a guiding force.
Of course. Apart from that, the things which I focus on whenever I close a collaboration is the time frame, the particular in-depth deliverables which brands, sometimes they quote something else and after the work is done, they come up with a little differences.
Yes.
So we as creators, it becomes a little challenging for us because you can't really keep chasing them. You can't really go back to them right from square one. And the topic also becomes a little debatable at some point of time. But I feel that who have that time? I rather would like to invest my time in something else, something more productive. So these are the things which I personally always likes to clear with the brand right in the beginning so that going forward, there's no chaos.
Neet, when I started my presence on Instagram, which I never wanted to start, but it was the need of the hour. So back then when we were modeling, there was no Instagram. There was only page 3.
Oh, yes.
So when I started, it was very easy to on Instagram, and to get followers was so easy. Like organic followers used to follow
Back
you because
then.
they used to see you in the paper every day followers increase. अब इतना ज़्यादा competition है. Then there people are buying
of course,
bots, followers, पता नहीं
Yes.
क्या हो रहा है. And also Instagram has changed a lot of rules. Like your reach is not reaching everywhere. You
Instagram
have to
keep
boost your
changes
post
its
and you have to
algorithm.
put in money and all of that.
Correct,
So
correct.
what advice would you like to give aspiring influencers looking to create a presence on the social media? How to lure the audiences?
I feel considering the present market scenario, yes, I totally agree with you. This whole scenario, this whole community has become very competitive.
Very competitive.
And nobody really, these days like to take risks. बहुत आसान है ना, पैसे देके आपने follower
बस,
खरीद
बस.
लिए.
The easy way out.
Like 90 out of 100 people are doing this. Why? Because it's easy. But my advice to the audience would be, जितना आप उसको organic रखोगे ना, you will yourself see the change. You'll yourself feel the difference. Because आजकल तो brand भी ये चीज़ adapt कर रहे हैं. They are not considering your followers,
Yes.
but majorly focusing on your content.
Absolutely. And how much you can engage with them.
Exactly.
So many people have so many followers and they don't have that much engagement.
I come across some profiles or I meet some people in my daily life who are very motivational, like you talk to them and you feel कि भाई इस बंदे में कुछ बात है, but उनकी कोई reach नहीं है.
Reach नहीं है.
But ऐसा तो नहीं है कि अगर उनकी कोई reach नहीं है तो brands will not gonna approach them.
Yeah.
No. I think this thing has been changing of late and I really appreciate this whole scenario. Brands are also adapting to this concept कि हमें followers नहीं चाहिए. We would actually want to categorize you on your own self-worth,
Yes.
which I feel is very important.
Yes. You've been in the PR industry. and you can tell us how you started there and what was your interest, and also the role of PR in today's day and age. How important is it?
It is absolutely. So I started my journey as a PR almost 8 years ago, and at that particular point of time, अगर हम उस time को अब से compare करें, तो there has been tremendous changes in the market. Like जो उस time पे एक proper PR का जो role हुआ करता था, आज के ज़माने में it has totally changed. Now, let's say if I ask you to manage, like, you know, a particular brand, let's say you are the PR, you'll feel yourself running after the clients. You're gonna face so many challenges. Sometimes what happens, you personally are not that probably type of person who would like to chase people. Like, मैं अपने बारे में बोलना चाहूँगी कि कभी कभार क्या होता है कि कुछ आपको ब्रांड की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज हैं जो फुलफिल करनी है. ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मे बी यू डोंट वांट टू चेज पीपल, बट just because it is a job responsibility, तो आपको वो करना पड़ता है. But to be honest, PR industry has been changing.
Yeah. Any key skills that you require for someone who wants to be in PR?
I think just be real. No sugar-coated words. No sugar-coated appearance. Because that all eventually turns out to be fake one day, and the other person realizes that you're doing it for your own personal something or the other selfish reasons.
Yeah.
So the more real you would be with the person, I think the more fruitful relation will go beyond your profession. जरूरी नहीं कि सिर्फ काम वाला बंदा ही हो सकता है आप उस इंसान में एक ऐसा दोस्त ढूंढ लो जो आपके लाइफ टाइम काम आए.
Correct.
So not everything needs to be just camera. I think the real thing should come there when the other person do for you and you appreciate the efforts, and likewise.
So how has the rise of digital media changed the way you approach PR?
I actually balance it out since I am doing both at the same time. So I balance it out. Sometimes I often come across certain brands जो बहुत ही reluctant होते हैं और बहुत ही the right word would be बहुत ही demanding होते हैं. चाहिए सब कुछ. But then at the end of the day, when it comes, when we close the numbers, they are not really very comfortable with it. So I think अगर आप इतने demanding हो, अगर आपको इतनी professionalism चाहिए, तो थोड़ा सा they also need to cope up with that. You know, that everything looks good when it's fair for both the parties, right?
Absolutely.
So मुझे लगता है कि कुछ ऐसे creators हैं industry में, particularly the newcomers, जो they settle for less, and that's where we realize, you know, people who have been in the industry from quite some time, we realizes कि the whole ball game of this market scenario is changing. So suffer कौन करता है? We.
Yeah.
Because they are still doing it. They might be doing it for their own namesake, for glamour, for probably their own profiles. But I think off time they will also realize that it actually changes the whole platform.
So with these clients, like, what is your approach to building strong and long-lasting relationships with these clients? Because some of them are really difficult sometimes.
No, I think whenever, you know, the brand is good and you really want to work with that brand, तो आप ठीक है, आप थोड़ा सा compromise कर लोगे. You know, eventually it's like a human nature.
Yeah.
Why? Because you feel that probably you need them. उनको तो और बहुत लोग मिल जाएंगे. तो सिर्फ इसी situation में ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप compromise करो, क्योंकि मैं ऐसा ही करती हूँ. Otherwise, I think it's very important to put across your points. Because ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि money factor है तो you're just changing the whole ball game for the rest of the creators also in the market. That would be, I feel, वो बहुत selfish होगा. तो rules किस लिए बनाए जाते हैं? अगर कुछ brands बहुत ही particularly rules की बातें करते हैं and sometimes I don't see themselves following it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when we talk about growth, वो कभी हो ही नहीं सकती. Why? Because you're not approaching your clients or your creators in a very positive way. उस चीज़ को इतना fruitful और healthy, you know, in the long run बनाने के लिए mutual efforts होने चाहिए. So कहीं मुझे लगता है कि कुछ चीज़ें बहुत ही ज़्यादा unethical हैं, तो I don't hesitate to say a clear no
to the client.
Of course, yeah.
Fantastic. मैं तो बहुत बारी मना कर देती हूँ because sometimes they have unrealistic, results, expectations.
Absolutely.
Like I host events also, and they're like, call 200 girls, 100 girls should come, and these many sales should happen. I'm like, what? I'm not a
Yeah,
genie.
yeah. I can feel you. So
I'm like, no, this I can't do. I can definitely guarantee 100 girls, but I cannot guarantee sales.
देखो वो नो का ना एक रीजन है. I tell you why. Nobody likes to say no to work.
Yeah.
Like अगर मैं
No,
अपनी बात
exactly,
करूँ,
exactly.
तो who wouldn't mind
Yeah.
those extra bucks,
But then you
right?
want your job satisfaction. You don't want to hear from them that ye nahi hua, wo nahi hua.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's not just you.
Yeah.
Even if I am closing a brand collaboration, it's not just going to be me. There has to be a team behind, right? So अगर कुछ चीजें are not in my favor, or let's say my team doesn't like it, how can I really force or convince people कि नहीं तुम्हें करना ही पड़ेगा? If the budget is low, no करना ही पड़ेगा. I can't really do
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
would rather say no to them
Absolutely.
than just doing it for the sake of doing it. You
So
know?
what do you see as the future of PR, especially on this social and digital media platform?
Very manipulative. Very manipulative, very competitive, very risk-taking. And with the scenario, you know, this market pace is going on these days, I really would not like to comment. वरना
नहीं आप बिल्कुल comment कर सकते हो. You
no,
can be your honest
I
self
think
on our podcast.
the audience got a clear vision what I'm about to say. But I rather not say that. मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि जब आप किसी से respect expect कर रहे हो ना, तो सबसे पहले आपको देनी भी पड़ेगी. और जब आप दोगे ना विदाउट एनी ABC XYZ रीजंस, तो वो इन रिटर्न आपके पास अबंडेंस में ही आएगी. कभी कभार ऐसा भी होता है कि यू मीट समवन, यू डोंट नो द person doesn't knows you, and they form a judgment in their mind about you कि नहीं यार उसमें बड़ा एटीट्यूड है.
हाँ.
वो तो बात भी नहीं करती.
वो तो हमारा this is a stereotypical attitude and prejudice towards everyone who's in the limelight.
Yeah.
ये model है, oh my god, she must be having so much attitude.
अगर-
वो तो you just come across like
I think it's in every profession.
Yeah,
अगर
yeah.
आप क्रिएटर वर्ल्ड भी you
Yeah.
know consider
Yeah, same.
करो,
No,
उसमें
same.
भी you
But
see
not from the corporate world. People don't expect them to have attitude just because you're a model. बहुत ही hoity-toity है. She's so
Yeah.
much attitude. She doesn't talk. She doesn't say hi.
but they don't really want to know you also.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like I said,
They don't
it's,
know
it's,
the real you.
It's
And
just
they
a
don't even want to
judgment.
know.
Exactly. So बिना जाने, बिना you know getting to know the person, they more often form a judgment about you. So but nowadays people can't be bothered. You see on the Instagram, मैं किसी का नाम नहीं लेना चाहूंगी, but कितनी बार ऐसा होता है trolling and you know trying to bring that person down.
So much criticism,
Irregardless.
trolling, negative.
Exactly.
So many times there's positivity also, but so many times there's negativity. So how has that impacted you or your mental health?
I normally feel कि trolling का तो सिर्फ एक ही मंत्र हो सकता है. अगर आप उसको बहुत पर्सनली लेते हो, तो it's definitely gonna affect you, your
But
career.
doesn't it affect even the best of us? Like even when we're so strong-minded,
Like I said.
like independent women, and we've been there, done it all. But sometimes it does affect us.
Absolutely.
So how do you handle that?
Let's say if I ask you to pick 5, you know, known public figures, उनके बारे में भी लोग बोल रहे हैं.
और
So,
वो भी अच्छी तरह affect.
exactly.
They go off
Rumors.
Instagram, they go underground like Selena
Yeah.
Gomez. It really troubled her. She's like, leave me alone, stop trolling. I mean, it just, and we would think, oh my god, Selena Gomez, what do you want after that?
Yeah, so I feel that when you give like you know no fucks to about that,
Yeah.
like that particular situation is something which can keep you going, because I feel that even if you're the best of best, अगर आप अपना bestest version भी हो ना, then too you're gonna find people in the market who will try to bring you down.
True.
So it's all mental here.
Yeah.
And once you reach that level where you feel that you're strong enough to deal with that, I think you don't look back and focus on these people, because you can't really be worried about it. You can't be
Yes.
bothered. You're really doing good in your life. So मुझे लगता है कि हमारे whatever this industry, this community
Yeah.
has negativity. So I personally feel कि वो चीज़ कम होनी चाहिए. Rather than आप किसी के बारे में बातें कर रहे हो या कुछ भी कर रहे हो, why not you appreciate the person? Why not you acknowledge the person?
Yeah.
Because you don't know कि उस इंसान की क्या journey रही है. It's very easy to judge the book by its cover, but it's very difficult to actually go in depth कि
Which
अगर
we don't bother to.
They don't. That's gonna, I think इस society में ना यही एक ऐसी चीज है जो पता नहीं कभी change होगी या नहीं
हाँ.
होगी. So it's
The mental block that
the
they
best
have.
you can do is to change yourself, how you
Yes.
adapt to that negativity.
So Neet, now we'll talk about relationships, and I don't know whether you're single and ready to mingle or taken. We shall not discuss that if you don't want to discuss that, but we will definitely want to know what's your take on relationships and how do you define a healthy relationship and what key elements do you believe are essential?
I am a typical Leo, you know.
Me too.
Oh, is it? When's your birthday?
9th August.
9th August?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Don't tell me yours is also
9th August.
Yay!
Are you serious about it?
Yes.
Oh my God. What a beautiful coincidence.
Sisters from another mother.
Coming back to the topic.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure you can relate to whatever I'm going to be saying. I think आप उससे ज़्यादा relate कर पाओगे. So like I said, I'm a typical Leo. मेरे हिसाब से
And Sardarnis.
हाँ right. Wow. So मुझे ये लगता है कि अगर मैं पर्सनली और इंडिविजुअली रिलेशनशिप्स की बात करूँ तो मेरे लिए जो फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग जो बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है वो है लॉयल्टी. देन कम्स रिस्पेक्ट. उसके बाद यू नो लव एंड ऑल ये सब चीज़ें आती रहेंगी. So I feel if two people cannot mutually respect each other, I don't think so that relationship can last in the long run. So loyalty और respect बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है और ऐसा नहीं है कि बाकी चीज़ें ज़रूरी नहीं है.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So how important is communication? Like I feel it's lacking everywhere. And I think most of the misunderstandings and divorces and there's no patience and divorce is happening in 3 months. I mean, आप एक दूसरे को जान तो लो. 3 months में divorce. So no patience and no communication. No. I heard that day कि पता नहीं one husband wife were there and he said मेरा phone pass करो. So she passed the phone gently. Then she said मेरा phone pass करो तो he threw it and she's like I want a divorce.
Oh.
क्योंकि तुमने तो फेंका था और मैंने तो रखा था. I'm like what the hell? So how important is communication in a relationship?
I think communication, the right amount of communication plays a very major role in any relationship you talk about. Whether it's, you know, marriage, whether it's like your dating period also, communication is very important because of course at the end of the day, your partner wouldn't daydream.
Yeah.
What you're thinking about
Absolutely.
it. So it's very important to actually put across your thoughts, your ideas, what you feel like, how you want the other person to reciprocate with you. Communication plays a key importance in the whole, you know, scenario.
So important.
So
how do you approach to conflicts in a relationship?
I think if you talk about me personally speaking, I would really ignore that typical topic for quite some time because we Leos are very short tempered for no bloody reason. Yeah. मतलब मैं क्या करती हूँ कि अगर मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा आ रहा है ना, I would really want the other person to leave me alone for some time.
Yeah. To cool
क्योंकि
yourself
हाँ
down.
क्योंकि क्या होएगा अदरवाइज बात बढ़ती चली जाएगी और लियोज वैसे ही बहुत मुंह फट होते हैं.
Straightforward,
उनको
practical, to the
yeah,
point.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel the best a person can do is to sleep on the scenario, leave that whole topic, and next day when two of you are much calmer, then discuss it and look for a closure. Don't look for further problems कि ये ऐसे क्यों हुआ, ये लड़ाई ऐसे क्यों हुई. Look for a solution in that closure.
True.
That's how you can chuck about it and you can, you know, move forward.
So how do you think partners can maintain their individuality in a serious relationship? Like a lot of partners expect कि अरे तुम ऐसे change हो जाओ, वैसे change हो जाओ.
I think आप change किसी इंसान से expect कर सकते हो, but कितना change होना है और कितना नहीं होना, that particularly depends on that individual. कोई अब कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि हमारे घर पे भी कितनी चीज़ों के लिए हमें टोका जाता है, ऐसे कर लो, वैसे कर लो, ये कर लो, वो कर लो, बट इवेंचुअली आप कब वो चेंज देखते हो जब आपको खुद उसको अडेप्ट करना होता है. लाइक मुझे याद है आई यूज्ड टू बी अ वेरी चबी किड. मतलब even while I was born,
Doesn't look like it all.
typical, you know, that typical Punjabi genre and, you know, that Siddharni vibes. So even when I was born in the hospital, the doctor, my mom asked कि क्या हुआ है, so they were because they were not disclosing the gender. So once she got to know, the doctor just added a phrase, you know, completing the statement कि बड़ा भारी बच्चा हुआ है. So I still remember I used to be very chubby back in my childhood days. So मुझे इस चीज़ पे बहुत pressure feel होता था कि go to the gym, go work out, this that.
There is so much pressure to lose weight. Not just for a girl at that age, a girl at every age. I think women everywhere are feeling the pressure to lose weight.
But I have been a very, very cool, you know, Gen Z, you could say, because मैंने कभी इन चीज़ों को bother ही नहीं करा.
Oh, you're a Gen Z.
तो
Welcome.
I only started practicing it when when I really set certain goals for myself. तो मुझे कॉलेज टाइम में आके ये रियलाइज हुआ कि नहीं यार अब तो मतलब पतला होना है. लाइक आई नीड अ हॉट बॉडी, आई नीड टू ट्रांसफॉर्म माय पर्सनालिटी.
It's always good to have
exactly. Irregardless how much family pressure तो खैर कभी भी नहीं हुआ क्योंकि उसमें तो आप पंजाबी पेरेंट्स आपको पता है कैसे होते हैं. आप भर भर के भी खाओ, उन्हें लगता है साढ़ा बच्चा तो कुछ खांदा ही नहीं है.
बिल्कुल.
सो द आउटसाइड वर्ल्ड का जो प्रेशर था ना मेरे ऊपर, वो मुझे बहुत टाइम तक रियलाइज नहीं हुआ बिकॉज मैं उसके बारे में कभी सोचती नहीं. इट ओनली हैपेंड व्हेन माय इनर माइंडसेट wanted to, attain that particular goal in my life. And I feel, और वो goal भी ना कहीं पे रुकना नहीं चाहिए. Because life is a learning experience,
Yes.
and there's always a possibility for improvement.
Absolutely.
So let's say if you are setting yourself, अगर आप अपने लिए graph set कर रहे हो and you are here, you want to reach here, और यहाँ पर पहुँचने के बाद अगर आप satisfied हो गए तो वहीं पे आपकी growth रुक जाएगी. क्यों? क्योंकि आप आगे बढ़ना ही नहीं चाहोगे. So मेरे साथ वो नहीं हुआ. अब मैंने बहुत छोटे छोटे प्लेटफॉर्म्स में ना उस चीज़ को वर्कआउट करा कि अगर मुझे पतले भी होना है ना तो आई विल फॉलो लाइक अ होल रूटीन, और मुझे वो धीरे धीरे ही अचीव करना है. एकदम से ओवरनाइट तो चेंजेस होंगे नहीं आपकी लाइफ में.
And people can be so brutal. People can be so brutal about your body. There's body shaming and there's trolling and there's negative comments. अब मोटे हो गए हो, अब पतले हो गए हो, अब ऐसा है, वैसा है, you're not looking perfect, now you're looking perfect. So you have so many versions of yourself rotating on social media.
Absolutely.
You're like, what the hell? So, but I also feel, do it for yourself. I mean, there's no harm in being fit, and don't use this excuse of body shaming. At least I feel like a lot of my little fat friends are saying I'm comfortable with my body. I'm like, don't take it as an excuse to be a couch potato.
Exactly.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
Why would people need to, categorize your role or your personality or your character for?
Yeah.
Just do what you feel like.
Yes.
If you're comfortable, so be it.
And there's nothing wrong in being fit. Please be fit.
Absolutely, guys. Because लोगों के opinion तो आज नहीं तो कल वो आते ही रहेंगे. That's going to be never ending.
Yeah.
You do it for yourself, because I feel कि जो आप अपने अंदर जो change और जो चीजें होती हुई देखना चाहते हो, you do it all by your heart.
Yes.
And when you do it wholeheartedly, there's going to be no turning back.
So relationships के बारे में one last question is, so what are some of the red flags to watch out for in a relationship? Nowadays this term is a really hot topic everywhere. Red flag. Oh my god, that guy had so many red flags but I didn't notice.
I think the major red flag which I feel is not being a good listener. It's this actually correlates to communication as well, because I feel that sometimes a person is shy. तो क्या होता है कि उनका ना एक nature होता है कि कम बोलते हैं, कम बात करते हैं. But until and unless if I'm not able to communicate with my partner, if I am not letting him know what I want or what I don't want, what I like or what I don't like, I don't think so he'll ever be able to figure out, probably considering if the relation is very new also. So people who are और कभी कभार क्या होता है कि आप बोलते रहते हो और सामने वाला बंदा सुन भी नहीं रहा हो. So that is where I need to emphasize, when a person is not a good listener, मुझे लगता है कि वो सबसे बड़ा red flag है, because that will keep on this thing will carry forward to a lot of other problems also in your relationship, and that all will correlate to this listening thing. Giving time to each other, spending time with each other. ठीक है, आप अपनी professional life में busy हो, it's okay, it's good to keep yourself busy.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate a partner जो आपके profession को भी, आपके काम को भी understand करे, and there has to be like a mutual pump. You help him grow, he helps you grow. In between, you keep the journey smooth by, all these petty things. You go out, you spend time with each other, and that's how you help save your relationship. वो gaps नहीं होते फिर, communication gaps.
So Neet, आजकल party culture is all prevalent, and honestly, by the way, Delhi में और कुछ करने को है भी नहीं. I mean, we don't have beautiful lakes or scenery. You have to go out of Delhi to enjoy your serene peacefulness, somewhere travel. अगर आप Delhi में देखें तो it's all about malls, movies, party, clubbing.
Yes.
So how is this party clubbing merging into this whole drugs and alcohol environment? How is it helping each other?
Helping each other in what ways? Like
आपके ख्याल से म्यूजिक और सोशल एनवायरनमेंट का ड्रग यूज पर क्या असर पड़ेगा?
with
I
all
very
these-
much enjoy partying as well.
Even
And
I do.
of course, I enjoy
Even I
occasional
do.
drinking. It's very cool. It's fine with me. But what about this all drug use, and it's out of control and Delhi's flying like Urta Punjab?
I think more than parties, जो major influence जो I think जो मैंने personally notice करा है आजकल, also depends with who you're spending your time with, like your friend circle. Because I feel ये Delhi culture ना बहुत influential है. Normally आपको
भेड़ चाल जैसे कहते हैं.
Exactly. You know nothing about that particular thing, but why do you want to do it? Because सब कर रहे हैं.
So everyone's doing it, so we're also doing it.
Shouldn't be that promising going forward, because आजकल क्या होता है, I have seen that 18-19 years college going kids also partying. They don't know anything about drugs, but they are ending up doing it.
And we are all educated. We're going to the best schools. We're sending our children to the best schools.
Yeah.
And still they're getting into drugs, and there's so many clubs which are allowing 14-year-olds, and I don't want to name that. I go to that club
Neither
and
do
I
I.
feel like I'm a legend. 14-year-olds are standing right next to me and they're
Yeah.
having drugs, and it's sad that they have such easy access to
And you know what surprises me? They're very cool about it.
Yeah.
I feel that they kind of have an impression in their minds that maybe it looks very cool, maybe it's kind of some sort of status symbol. So I think it's a phase of life. After a few years down the line, when they will realize that it has actually spoiled their body internally, it's going to be too late.
Yeah.
So we really need to educate the society and all these, the party cultures. And it's fine. It's good to party. मैं खुद भी party करती हूँ.
Yeah.
But a person really needs to know his or her boundaries.
All right, Neet, any advice you would like to give our upcoming social influencers who want to venture into the fashion and lifestyle segment?
I think I would just like to tell my audience, just be yourself in front of the camera, and no matter whatever goals you have for yourself, never stop moving ahead in life, because unless you weren't gonna try it, you weren't gonna experience it, you will not even know where it might gonna take you one day. So that is something which I personally feel that a person should never stop giving up.
Awesome advice. That is fantastic. And Neet, now we come to the end section, last but not the least, the most fun section of our podcast. And I keep telling everyone, it's definitely inspired by Karan Johar. It's called the rapid fire. So no thinking, no stopping, and just one word answers.
Okay.
What's your go-to wardrobe staple?
Business suits.
Which I love.
Yeah.
You wearing that already.
I'm wearing
Who
one
is your
right now.
biggest fashion inspiration?
Kareena Kapoor.
Nice. What trend are you loving right?
Fashion, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't follow trends.
Okay.
I think I'll pick up anything which I personally feel I can modify, and I'll just go give it a boost.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What accessory can you not live without?
Statement jewelries.
See? Quick morning or night skincare routine.
Moisturizer and sunscreen.
What's your favorite color to wear?
Black.
Actually, mine as well. Red also. If you could collaborate with any brand, who would it be?
Victoria's Secret. Presently. Currently.
Nice.
On
What's
my
your
goal list.
ideal weekend outfit?
Weekend outfit. Anything I like. If I'm going for a party, I wouldn't mind like a hot dress. Depends on the situation actually.
Yeah.
Depends who I'm going.
occasion.
Yeah, the occasion. Yeah.
What's your favorite self-care activity?
Self-care, giving time to myself, which would be working out, like my own peace, or could be just enjoying my tea at my favorite salon, getting a self-pampered day, just away from the limelight, just me and my own space.
So which season inspires your style the most? Like summers, I want to dress the best,
Fall.
or winters, fall. Okay, nice. What's your go-to travel outfit?
Comfort.
Me
Comfy
too, man. I can't
clothes.
live without the tracks.
Yeah.
And I think I'm enjoying that fashion trend. That,
Absolutely.
That comfort wear is suddenly considered stylish.
Yeah,
as well.
I think if you style it right, you
Yeah.
can rock it.
Yeah. Favorite healthy meal for busy days? You don't eat healthy.
Asking
you
the
eat
wrong
very healthy.
person. A healthy meal. I would prefer oats, maybe.
Okay.
But that's very rarely you'll actually see me eating oats. But since you mentioned the word healthy, because I eat everything, I only balance my schedule by working out. You're gonna see me eating chole bhature, aloo parathas, whatnot.
I'm a foodie as well,
And,
so I can totally understand your sentiments
नहीं
right
मुझे
now.
कुछ लोग like मेरे friend circle में or maybe my work colleagues, they are like, we're very envy of you. तो क्या खाती है? You don't put on weight.
Yeah.
So I tell them that don't go here.
I absolutely
I-
used to listen to that dialogue 3 years back,
Yeah.
till 3 years back, till I felt very, very sick. Now I have to watch what I eat.
Uh-huh.
But all my life, this is what I've heard, that we are so jealous. तो सब खाती है and weight put on नहीं करती.
So I-
और उनकी नजर लगी गई.
I tell them कि मैं खाती सब कुछ हूँ, but it's very important for you all to balance it out.
Yeah.
You know?
So Neet, it was wonderful having you on our podcast. We had a lovely time with you. Hope you enjoyed our show as well.
I loved it.
This is your host Amanpreet Wahi signing off. Neet, would you like to say anything to our audiences before you leave?
Only one message to the community and the society. I think that in today's world, there's a lot of competition which actually stops us from moving ahead, from going forward. So my only advice to the generation or to the creators these days would be just do what you love. Forget about the society, किसने क्या बोलना है, क्या नहीं बोलना, because eventually वो कभी रुकेगा ही नहीं. So just be yourself, follow your dreams, and never stop in your life. Just keep moving ahead. That's it. And love yourself at the end of the day. Love yourself, love your body. Show yourself absolute love which you deserve.
So absolutely love yourself and love us too, and keep showing your love to our podcast on Edge Talks. This is your host Amanpreet Wahi signing off once again. See you soon.